Hello again. In this video I'll show you different forecasting methods, and we're going to start with last period forecasting. What this forecasting method says that you always predict that your forecast for the next period will be your actual number for the current period. So if we are at week 1, so obviously we're going to forecast week 2, and then forecast for week 2 will be our actual, in this case, sales for the week 1. So we're just gonna come here and type equal 84. So now here we're predicting that in week 2 our sales will be as if in week 1. So 84, 84. And then for week 3 we predict that our sales will be like in week 2, which is 81. And if I just drag it down, now obviously we are in week 15 and we don't have any actual data for week 16. So for week 16 we predicted our sales will be 109. And if I want to see my forecast error, I'll just come here, we just type equal 81 minus 84, and it shows minus 3. So I forecasted that it's gonna be 84, but then we ended up with 81. And if I drag it down, here you can see your errors. And if I want to look at my average, here we can see the average, it says 1.78. And then if we check our data, we see that it's not really realistic that on average our deviation is 1.78, because sometimes we have 21, sometimes it's negative. The reason why it went so low is that we have negative numbers here. And we want to see our absolute deviation, doesn't matter negative or positive. So here we're going to use absolute. You just type equal abs and then select this one and then just drag it down, and then if I check, my average is 9.5, which means that on average my error is 9.5. Doesn't matter if it's up or down from the actual, but it's 9.5. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 21, but then on average my error is 9.5. And if I want to see my absolute error, you just come here, type absolute deviation divided by the actual, and then just drag it down, percentage, voila. So on average I see that my error is 9%. So if we predict that for week 16 our sales will be 109, we will think that on average we might have 9% deviation from this. Okay, here I have a mean forecast error, mean absolute deviation, and mean absolute percentage error. It's actually the same as if I was checking here, so I'll just come here and type average, select average, this one. For MAD, again average, I'll select absolute deviation. Oops, I did a different, I did a mistake. Average, and then I'll select this, and then you can actually do like this and then just drag it here. Here you go. So if we go with last period forecasting, our average absolute percentage error will be 9%.